when we arrive in here, it should be fairly obvious which island is the one that we're gunning for. It's the only one with a rainbow on top of it. The only island of its kind. The only question is, what awaits us when we get down there? I don't think anything would be hungry for robot. But how big would this thing have to be to accept an offering of soup as big as we are? Weren't expecting a boss fight in the sky, were you? Probably one of the most unique things about Skyward Sword is that we actually have a boss fight up here in the overworld. And this one can be especially difficult because the things that we're aiming for will be moving around so quickly, as well as the boss itself, that it's quite difficult to hit the targets that you're aiming for. Now, there are two ways you can go about this. Well, actually three, but speedrunners are the only ones that are aware of the third. You can approach him from behind, like I'm trying to do, and see if we can actually get him from behind. Now, this takes a little bit longer to do because he's moving away from you. And it's more difficult to keep up with him because you're constantly chasing him down. Or you can try approaching him from the front, which would obviously be faster, but it's more difficult to recover if you miss. The third is the little thing on its back here. You can do a trick to get up to that thing early and actually fight it when it's invisible, and that's what most speedrunners will do. But this is the actual boss. So the idea is we want to bat these things towards his ears. And then once he's vulnerable, shoot him in the eye. And like every other boss, just swipe away at his eye. Now at this point, I forget when he changes up his pattern. But it's a fairly straightforward boss. It's really fun given the situation that we're in, where we've never actually had a boss fight out in the overworld before, at least not from what I can remember. Not to this same degree. So, I hope I don't run out of arrows here. I forget if he drops arrows or not. Or if it's even possible to hit him. Maybe we should just do what we're doing here. Because I don't think you need to strike him with an arrow to bring him down. I think as long as you just... Did I take damage from that and still hit him with it? I think if you do it up damage like this, he'll come down without having to hit him with an arrow. At least if I recall correctly. Or it does sufficient damage that he just dies on his own. So it's a really fun concept for a boss. It's one that I honestly didn't expect and was pleasantly surprised to find. Sounds like somebody's back to his old self. I guess destroying the parasite did the trick. I understand. I can see why. Oh, you're the first person that's ever said that to me. Thank you. That'd be appreciated. Do you have any information on where it might be or how I could find it? It's a good place to start. So I'm gonna have to track the other three down, right? At least I know where one is. I don't know why you can't just tell me your part now, but fine. And before we go, you might see I set beacons around. Well, there are two locations up here where I also wanted to grab some goddess treasures. Because there were two of these that we picked up a long time ago, and I never actually got them because I knew we were coming back here anyway. So the first one I want to pick up is actually here, although there are a couple of other things I'd like to do on this island while we're here, because they'll be helpful to do later, or have done for later. So we'll be back here for something else not too long from now. Bees! So I'd like to open up some paths around here if I can, and hearts are always... You guys are just not going to get out of the way, are you? Fine. I'll just go down here where you can't see me. I forget if it's out there, because I know once we go out there we're not going to be able to come back. Yeah, this is the thing I wanted to move. Oh, I thought it would actually roll all the way without me having to push it the whole distance. So the only thing is, I don't remember... I think it is actually through that hole. I just wanted to make sure we push this all the way so we could get out. Well, maybe you can push it further? Can we push it further than this? No, we can't. So the treasure is either out here or it's somewhere else. I tend to forget. Is it here? Is it not here? It's somewhere, gosh darn it. Well, there is a treasure on this island, and I will find it, so help me. Except I think it might be outside and we have to jump to it from above? This island is weird. I don't think there's an exit down here. I do know my way around, because I've been through this place multiple times. I just do not recall where the treasure chest is, because you only get the treasure once. But I do see vines here, which means there's probably a chest over that way. So maybe we do have to jump to it from the loft wing. Or from above. Maybe the loft wing would be easier. I still wanted to get those logs out of the way. So let's see if we can't... Yeah, I mean, we could have jumped off. Would have been fine. Was it worth it? I think it was worth it. Only 2 more heart pieces to go. Now, where is that beacon? Tell me it's on the other side of the... Yeah, it's on the other side. Way to go, Loft Wing! So it shouldn't be too long of a flight to get over there. It's just right there on the Isle of Songs. Unfortunately, we won't be able to... Is there anything over there? I actually think that's a treasure chest we don't have yet. Yeah, but fortunately or unfortunately, we won't be on the Isle of Songs anytime soon, and we won't be getting the Song of the Hero from there either. I just forget if it's the one... Yeah, it's the one all the way on top. You may or may not have seen this one before. But it's kind of funny how they have one all the way on top of the island. And here we get a small bomb bag, which I will not use. So now it's up to us to track down the 3 dragons and get the individual pieces of their songs. At this point, you can tackle them in any order. I'll be tackling them in the same order that we went through the first set of dungeons. So I'll be doing Farron Woods first, Eldon second, and Lanayru third. You can do them in any order. If you're playing this on the original 1.0 version, and you do the Lanayru one first, there is no prompt to continue the quest after you get the Lanayru part of the song first, meaning that your game essentially soft locks. And unless you have access to a patch that fixes that soft lock, you will not be able to finish the game. If you're not sure whether or not you have access to the patch, I would recommend getting Farron or Eldon first. I'll be meeting you in the Farron Woods. See you then. So when we go to approach the Farron Woods, we find that we can only descend to 2 of the bird statues, both of which are located in the sealed grounds. Wonder what's going on in Farron Woods. Well, it's at least good to see that the seal is still intact. Did we not just finish this an hour ago? I mean, really? You've got to be kidding me. Like, I'm all for repeat bosses when the boss changes each time you play it through. But we just did this an hour ago! Why are we doing this again, game? Yeah, I think you can tell this is the reason why I did Farron first. Not only because it's the one piece of the song that people are most likely to do first, since it's the first place that they went to when they were first going through the game, but also because you fight the imprisoned as soon as you get down here, immediately after we beat Imprisoned 2. not the greatest design choice. Let's do this again! Why not? He has a tail! Might have always had that tail. Alright, Bruce. Let's do the same gosh darn thing again. Tell you what. I'll stand here. You smack him with the bomb or something. Hopefully he doesn't hit me. Oh no, Bruce, you missed! What are you doing, man? I need your help, and you're not helping! Well, maybe we could do it without his help. He seems to be fairly angry, though. Maybe we should wait for Bruce's help. I mean, it looks like you'd be able to jump down there, but at the rate that he's going, he tends to throw you off if you sit there for a bit too long. So hopefully we can get a little bit up ahead of him and reposition Bruce in such a way that the bomb will actually strike the Imprison this time. And now he should be calm enough that my sailcloth didn't even activate. Why didn't my sailcloth activate? I had the B button held down the entire time. And it didn't activate until I was beyond his head. Oh, now he's too angry. I'm gonna have to shoot another one. Come on, Bruce. Need your help here, buddy. Bruce, gotta go a little bit faster. I mean, like you said, can't do this without you, right? It's all dependent on you. You're doing the heavy lifting. I'm just driving a sword into his head. That's all I'm doing. You're doing the hard work. Oh well, we'll just do that 2 more times. No big deal. We've done all this before. I was complaining about the fact that we've done all this before. What the hell is that? Is that a halo? Is he flying? Oh, that's not good. Well, we don't have a choice. We can't miss this shot. Game over if you miss that shot. You got it, buddy. Let's do this. You and your flying freaking halo thing. Don't do that again. He's gonna do it again, isn't he? Alright, Bruce. One more bomb. Can you get one more bomb? Oh, crap. Alright, I don't know what the hell you're planning to do. It's right behind me, isn't it? Or is it right in front of me? Which one am I supposed to take? I hope I'm taking the right one. I'm taking the correct one. I don't want to miss this. We don't have much time. I have no idea what you're planning, Bruce. We don't have access to any bombs. And I can't reach the stake on his head. Wait a minute. No, this better not be going where I think it's going. I really hope that you're not thinking about what I think you're thinking about. I see that. You are thinking about what I think you're thinking. Alrighty. Here goes nothing. We got one shot. Hopefully we can actually hit it. Hylia help you if you miss one of those last 2 shots. Because if the imprisoned reaches the temple, it's GG. Alright, let's do this again. Hopefully for the last time. You know what? Whoever said that was fitting music for the end of a Smash battle was right. Holy cow. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me. Because like, we still need to figure out... It does point us in the right direction, yeah. We still need to figure out what the heck is going on in the Farron Woods. But like I mentioned when I was talking about the fact that people kind of expected the game to be over by this point, and it seemed to drag on... The fact that you have to fight the Imprisoned again immediately after you fight Imprisoned 2 if you do Farron Woods first certainly doesn't help. But again, since you can do any of the 3 in any order, you don't necessarily have to do this one first. But it's the one people are most likely to do first. Well, kind of. Didn't you know that? Flooded. I think Groose might know. Groose, are you thinking what I think you're thinking, what I'm thinking? Yes, you are. Good. Glad we're on the same page. Just don't tie me up and stuff me into a barrel, alright? I'm sure I'll be fine. If the entire place is flooded with water... No worries, right? Everything will be fine. Although now that I think about it, there is a fairly giant tree right smack dab in the middle of it. It's probably not underwater, which may or may not, well, we don't really have any other way to go. Alright, Chris, please don't kill me. The fate of the world might just depend on it.